Englanders are on their way home after being knocked out of the World Cup in a match against France that was watched on TV by more than 20 million people in the UK. Members of the team have been saying it will take time to come to terms with the end of this World Cup dream, but they've thanked fans for their support. Our sports editor Dan Rowan reports from Doha.
Out of the tournament they believed they could win, England's dejected players left their Al Wakra hotel earlier than they'd hoped this morning, the journey home accompanied by all too familiar thoughts of what might have been. He's missed it! Oh, the moment that will haunt Harry Kane. This penalty could have seen him become England's record goal scorer and almost certainly take last night's showdown against France into extra time, but instead the cruelest of twists. Today the captain tweeted that he was absolutely gutted, but that now it's about using the experience to be mentally and physically stronger for the next challenge. England were left stunned at another missed opportunity, but having gone toe-to-toe with the world champions, the manager believes his side can take heart.
The team has progressed through this tournament. Performances have been at a very good level. Some young players who've announced themselves on the global stage, and a spirit amongst the team that is, we hoped could take us further.
England appeared genuine contenders in Qatar, the most positive the side has been under Southgate. And while the manager is now considering his future, many believe this campaign can leave a positive legacy.
It's only 18 months away, the Euros, so we've got some really talented players that are going to be around for a long time. I mean, look at the way Bellingham played in this tournament. 19 years of age, someone who's so young but played as if he'd been around for years. So he's only going to get better. This experience will serve them well, I would hope that Gareth takes a huge part in that.
And that's a sentiment shared by many of England's fans.
We love Gareth. I hope he stays on. He's so cool and calm, and I think he's a brilliant manager.
Small margins, and we go again in 2 years' time at the Euros.
The sense is that England are a growing footballing force, but they bid farewell today knowing their long wait for a major trophy will now continue. Well, after the semi-final at the last World Cup and then the final of the Euros last year, on paper at least, it looks like England have gone slightly backwards, but I think in truth that is deceptive, because many fans, I think, would argue that this team is the best that England have possessed for a long time. Now, the FA will be desperate for Gareth Southgate to stay. Such is the culture and the youth of the team that he has developed, and the likes of Bellingham, Saka, Foden and Rice are not yet at their prime, and so there'll be a huge amount of confidence, I think, for the next Euros and the next World Cup beyond that. Maybe the manager will feel after this latest disappointment that he's taken this side as far as he can. If he does go, he'll be remembered as the man who revitalised England but couldn't quite get them over that final hurdle. The side have gone from Qatar, but they've left a marker here, and the sense is that in performance terms at least, they're getting closer.
Dan, thank you very much. Dan